What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I finally cleared my first 1,000 subscribers. Definitely happy about that. I know that's not huge in the world of YouTube, but check it out. I'm going to journal this entire journey that I'm taking on. But check it out. I got a good one for you today. Check out the new intro. Y'all let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll be right back with y'all. Let's get it.
I feel like every woman should have a hoe phase.
I like fat niggas now because they make me more comfortable.
If that stomach poke out, they got that good dick, I'm telling you.
Right? Every woman. Because I've seen it where people who did not, and they dated seriously, got married young, and then somehow in their marriage, some years later, they're trying to figure out what they like. They realize that, I always wanted to try that, but their husband does not, and that now they have kind of like a little bit of regret.
Yeah,
I've seen that more often than not. So in my opinion, I think women should have a whole phase, if it's just for a year, 6 months, however long you want to have it.
The definition of whole shit, just fucking, you just on a rampage.
A phase where you are just focused on you and what you want to do sexually, and not so much trying to have sex in return of love or a relationship. In our younger selves, we are doing things for a return. Like, we're doing this because I'm hoping that he'll love me. I'm hoping that he'll see me as the one and he'll one day try to put a ring on it. But whole phases for me is for you.
Yeah, you heard her right. Her whole phase, it's not for her, it's for you. Because as a man, of course, that's what we all wanted. We wanted a hoe. That's what we want to marry. Come on, dude. At some point, y'all have to pay attention. Like I said, choose better. Pay attention to what's being said. Just because it's coming across in this educated manner, it's still the same dialogue. Still the same information that's being passed out. But today, what I'm doing is showing you a progression of when you continue dealing with women like this and you decide, no, I'm going to keep giving her chances, and she's opening me up, and whatever other nonsense it is you can think of, because you're not thinking clearly with the right head. I'm going to show you progression of how this ends up going. So let's check out the next video. Let's get into it.
Your boss comes up to you and says, hey, I need you to do better with this. You say, yes, sir. Your husband comes up to you and says, hey, I need you to do better with this at home. You say, you're not the boss of me. Why does your boss have more hierarchy than your husband? Oh, because my boss pays me. Your boss can fire you tomorrow without giving you a 2-week notice. Your boss doesn't love you. He just loves that the position is being filled. If you die today, he'll have a replacement tomorrow.
See, they know the difference. They know the difference between respect at home and respect with their boss. Like, they know how to show respect. But when you have a woman like that that's just, I'm not going to show you that respect. I'm going to tell you now, red flags were early on. You already knew about this. You shouldn't be this far down the line that you even reached marriage. But another thing about it is that, like she said, your boss don't love you. Your boss is just like a pimp. It's corporate pimping. That's what it is. You got to ask him for a day off. You got to clock in and out to use the bathroom, to eat lunch, all the other stuff. Get permission. You get paid when they pay you. It's corporate pimping. That's all it is. But they know the difference when it comes down to respect and not showing respect. And like she said, your employer, they will replace your ass, and they don't give a damn what all you done for them. Been there, done that. Got plenty of stories for you, but check it out. Let's get into this next video. Want to hold y'all up too much.
I had 2 guys call in. They work at DNA testing centers. One guy had to quit. One guy still works there. He told me 40% of the children are not the man's child.
I don't use condoms, baby. Right. I'm the raw dog queen.
It's where the woman, the person's getting a DNA test because the woman claims that is their child. Turns out it's not. The other one is where the parent is on a deathbed and makes a confession. Or they need they need a liver transplant, blood transfusion, and the blood type, there's no way that can actually be the father.
Damn. That's some cold shit. 40% of men are finding this out. I didn't even think it was that high. Like, my head is still spinning off that. 40%, can you imagine You went the whole 18 years to find out it's not your child, and say you didn't stay with her. You've been paying child support this whole time, and she knows who it is. That's the scandalous part about it, is that she knows who the real man is that fathered her child. She don't give a fuck. That's the cold part about it. So, going back to choosing better, reading red flags early on, the first one already said it. Every woman ought to have a hoe face. Well, hoe, get out there on the track. Whatever, you do you. And in the next one, apparently they're already married, and she won't listen to what her husband says, but she'll listen to her boss. That respect right there, that's what basically turns everything into, it's okay for her to have a baby by another man. She don't respect you. She never did. It doesn't grow later. It's already gone. But, then they fall off, they go downhill, and it ties exactly in with this last video. Let's check it out.
You got 3 kids, ain't no husband nowhere around. You're not a prize. But you think I'm gonna sit here and let you talk about men and hairlines being too far back or they being too short? I'm gonna sit here and let a woman talk about men like they trash, but you got 3 kids, you ain't never been married. Like, ain't nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with you too. You had 3 different opportunities. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna allow it to happen. This man's hair could be on the back of his head. Maybe he could be bald. Who knows? Who cares? What I'm saying to you is, guess what? You ain't hot. So work it out. What happened to humility? Why we can't be humble no more? What is wrong with women? What is wrong with y'all?
What happened to women? I tell you, they done lost their goddamn minds. That's what happened. But at best, this shit is hilarious, man. Like, this is how far our society is coming. Now they're really trying to push this shit into the East. Not just Colombia, Thailand. I know brothers are moving to go date elsewhere just because the women are more traditional, stuff like that. Your income goes further. And one thing I want to say about that, because a lot of women and some effeminate men like to talk shit about, these old simps, they moved to another country, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you don't say that when you see one of the franchises that were started here in the US over in the other countries. You know why they do that? Because it's cheaper. Their profit margins are higher. It's called smart business. Marriage is a business. So you want to get with someone, with a partner that's not going to fuck you over, basically. And so as a man, we always use logic more so than emotions. I got a different video for that. I get into brothers that's always into their emotions. Women love those type of dudes. Just pop off, boom, just hair trigger. But she wasn't lying. But go ahead, drop your comments, thoughts, opinions. Let me know what you're thinking. And you know what? Just stay safe out there, brothers. Use your head. One on top of your shoulders. Use your head. Use your logic. You hear red flags, on the shake. Don't forget, we outnumbered. What you got to worry about? We're outnumbered. So this one ain't working out. Move on to another one. Go to another country where that same body frame is actually natural. Then again, maybe it's not. But the point is, you don't have to stay in a bad situation or in a bad relationship. So till next time, I'll get at y'all.